This is the first episode mini. First
episode.
This is called Hijacking. The Hijack. That's it. It's the Hijack podcast. We just came with the name right now. So, hi guys. Hope you can buffet Katz today, Black Market Network. So, guys, please. Suggest other names, but the hijack part gets to stay. So it's a hijack you, Zobona now. But then, yeah. So basically, this is a podcast that will be talking about the business and in relations to the people. Then, how do people feel about business, and what are your takes about our products that we're consuming? What are your takes about the standard of those products? And then, what's your take into South African authentic products? So, Pen.
Baba. No, I'm good. I'm sorry that I'm not looking at you, but we're trying something.
It's the hijack. It's the hijack.
It is the hijack.
I'm also taking a Mac picture. Shoot at America.
Oh, the mug shot.
Yes, it's a shooting mug shot style today.
It was on Boost. What do they say when they're hijacking you?
What do you say when you get hijacked? Okay, so Godman, what I would like us to discuss for this, just because we're just going to release short Nyana snippets from now on moving forward, talking to different people and hearing their opinions on the topic of Ilentuzan market. I'll just put it, it's South African market. So what do you think is the relation between Abantu, a business, and the government? And that's the first question. The second question is, those relationships that's the second question. And the third question, what are your future inputs? If you had to mend or the people, the government, and the business and create a smaller society, which advice would you give to us as entrepreneurs and as the public?
Baba, when ungitshela ukuthi njoba so khuluma la uzongitshela nge-PR company yakho. Uzongibuza imibuzo hijacka for
real. It's the hijack, guys. The hijack is the hijack. Like, subscribe.
The first question is, what's the relation between government, the people, and business?
Yes.
Hey, that's such a difficult question. So government is meant to be an enabler, as far as I know. It's meant to make sure I'm a prefect of the country and everything behaves the way it should. If kukhona la better corner, khona bagangayo, they meant to have amaphoyisa. If business is struggling somewhere, they must set laws to help business thrive. If they want to export, etc. And then similarly with Abantu, if the people are not happy, if they need indawo zokuhlala, etc. So the link, I guess, between all of them is the people become the government, of course. The people also run the businesses, but then you have these silos where government is meant to act on behalf of the people, including the business owners who are meant to serve the people. And it's as long as it's a symbiotic relationship where all of us kind of need each other. If the businesses are not doing well, no tax is going to be paid, so government falls apart. If the businesses are not doing well, the people don't get what they need. They can't hire the people. If the people are not buying from the businesses collapse. If the people are not getting into government, or the right people are not getting into government, government becomes run by corrupt, useless people. If the government is not acting on behalf of business and the people, everything falls apart. So it's almost like we all need each other. For me, sadly, I just think like South Africa, njengamanje, government is causing the most harm. And the people have the power to change it. But I don't think the people actually know what power they have. But we don't actually know what that means. So I think that answers the first question.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember the other two.
Oh, the second one, it's what I think about pushing. I think you mentioned just a bit, guy. It was like, it's a relationship, that symbiotic relationship. Yeah. Currently, what do you think? As a South African, now I'm asking you as a pure South African and as Penuel, it's okay, me as Penuel and as South Africa, it's Tabanga as individual and as a society also.
What happens with, what happens with power is that power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely.
Power is too powerful.
Yeah. When you get someone to his dome and you give him like a gun, or you give him a platform, or you give him a title, or you give him a badge, at the end of the day, who is dome? And his dome given so much power. You see it with the Intwana that steal their parents' cars. Next thing, buy a crasher. Give a child access to and they do dumb things. So I really think we've given the wrong people power. And when they realized that they weren't great, by dome, they put up these barriers and these walls to keep smart people from getting in. So smart people currently don't want to get into government. And when they do try to get into government and they disturb abantu abadlayo, because phethwe idom can't outsmart smart people. So what they do is they kill. That's why there's so many political killings. And then from a business perspective, you find that a lot of them destroy businesses. We're seeing it with Abo Eskom, Abo SAA. These guys don't know how to run businesses. So for me, I think the state, or what should be of concern, or what I desire, I hope more and more intelligent people learn to become strong. And by strong, I mean you need to become as brave as his dome. If his dome is willing to kill you, you must be willing to kill his dome. You know, if his dome is willing to be, let's call it corrupt, you must be willing to match like for like. Some of my favorite movies are the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU movies, the Avengers. And one of the themes that comes out is to become a good person, to become a hero, you need to have the same ability as the villain, the bad guy, and even exceed. What does that mean? It means if the bad guy is able to kill abantu, you must be able to have the same level of force of killing the bad guy and his entire crew. And that's the only way you can defeat them. And I think in this country, too many smart people are cowards. When you speak to them about guns, they're like, oh no, but guns are bad. Bad people have guns. When you speak to them about stealing, and this one is normally controversial for Otaki no Ngamla. If Otaki say Ngamla ba tshontsha umhlaba, then we need to be saying, if nufuna umhlaba nani kumele niyowutshontsha. Kodwa no, but that's a crime. That means you never want to get umhlaba, baba. So I don't know if that answers the state. We need to get good people to become stronger, to become braver. Jordan Peterson, really great guy, says, a harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a dangerous man who has it under voluntary control.
Sure.
And I think that's what we need.
Sure. Thanks, Pen. Just leaving it off, I would like you, Nje, 1 minute. State your favorite proudly South African brand. Any. It doesn't have to fall under whether Kawulo, any category. So what's your favorite South African brand? And what's your message towards them? What's it that you would like to tell them? If they can just add the sweetness. So yeah, can you just talk to them camera and just tell the brand, say the name of the brand, and then tell us what you like and how they can improve. 1 minute. Let's go.
I thought you were going to say pro-black, because then I would have been forced to say...
I would love if it was pro-black.
Motha no DjSbu, because...
Thank is get him, Hijack.
I love Motha and I love DjSbu.
That's the power of PR, guys.
No, that's a pro-black brand, and it's definitely because Sbu has been an amazing Grotman, not just to me, but so many kids out there. He's the personification of hustling, ukhereza. You don't need fancy education. You don't need to have a slick voice and amazing English. If you're willing to hustle and push, you can achieve whatever you want. Most of my favorite brands in this country are actually from the Stellenbosch Mafia. Abo Pep, Abo Capitec, Abo ShopRite. The brands that actually serve the people. You know, the brands that when you think, but I need some clothing, Pep, I don't have much money, but ngifuna bank elula, ngene Capitec, sifuna grocers, ngene ShopRite. When I look at the brands that serve the people because of the price, because of the quality they give, those are the brands that I love. And I really hope, as a message to people out there, I know a lot of us are doing tech, crypto, we need to go back to the basics. You know, we lost this puzzle shop industry because intelligent kids went to schools and got a PhD, but they didn't go back to emakasi to go and take over those spaces and serve the people. So we need to go back to the basics and serve abantu emakasi. And if we can create amazing brands there, where we're saying, yes, there's great sneaker brands, but I want to make a shoe brand for the normal taki. That's what made Volkswagen the biggest. That's what made Volkswagen the biggest motor brand in the world. Volkswagen is German for Volkswagen, the people's car.
Oh, sure.
Adolf Hitler commissioned Ferdinand Porsche to make a car for the people, and that's how the Beetle was born. La South Africa masingakanda cars. Don't make a Ferrari. Don't make a Lamborghini. Kanda nje fethi moto for the people. If you make a statulo for the people, you can call it Ipatu if you want.
I got Ipatu, secret.
So we need to go back to making brands for the people. You've got your Sunlight, you've got your Zambak, you've got your Colgate, you've got, the brands, Amazimba, the brands that are for the people. We need South African versions of that. If we can get that done, I think we'll be moving forward as a nation.
Right. Thank you, Papen. Thank you, Godman.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, keep it straight. Face your front is good. Okay, guys, bongo poto Penuel. Check out the Hustlers Corner. Check out the Black Market Network. Yes, soon go YouTube. Food say figure. Should man bugele manje bugele YouTube. So guys, please stay tuned, like, subscribe, and then we have comment. I would like to hear your comment, and then please suggest the businesses that you would like me to profile as time goes by. So bafethu ukhetsi intwana yasendo fire, nyamgcwala nyamazi, umuntu of 4 stars, zenza zonke. Olele.